Okay. Crazy Mary, this doesn't have to be a fight, you and I. We can get along. We can choose to cooperate here.
That's the train graveyard.
Okay, so this is where the ghost kids are.
Wait, slow down.
I'm not going anywhere, Adam. I'm standing perfectly still. Just surveying the situation ahead of us here. I need you to calm down, is what I need you to do, okay? Stop freaking out over nothing. So obviously we got an enemy here. And obviously we're just gonna go ahead and stab. I was gonna say, you know what, we need to try our new, like, guns and whatever. But no, we'll just beat them. This should be plenty fast. Actually, it's taking a long time. I assumed that this would be much faster, and now we're dealing with this guy too. So I think maybe we'll go ahead and grab some... Oh no, not the stingers, not the stingers. Get the shotguns. There we go. Although, I mean, that takes care of them quick, but not this guy. Hold on, we can hold, like, way more stingers, though. Not that that helped much. We can't really focus onto him. I think we have to wait till he starts to barf a guy up. And then you kind of focus on those? Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, stop. Hold on, both of you, stop. There we go. Okay, and then now on this guy, we're gonna do this. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now, you know what? But it just takes too long to charge up. And when you're puking out little fellas, I don't know. I think maybe shotgun's the way to go if we just had more ammo. I think we would have gotten somewhere a bit further. Right, but that was good. That was some solid work there, what we did. Out through the other side. I appreciate that we got some sunlight. What was that sideways jump that we just did? And can we do it again? I have no idea how we executed on that. That was cool. Was that what we did? Yes, it was! Okay, we're not quite pulling it off now. Okay, but it looked cool when we did it. Hold on, we're gonna think smarter. Okay, so that we can work... not harder. Think harder, work smarter. Is that the way the saying goes? I know work smarter, not harder. But I'm trying to combine the process of rational thought to it. So if I stab this guy... can I then control where my next attack goes? And by attacking that guy, have I prevented anyone from going over to this fella? I thought we couldn't do that! But it looks like we definitely did, because this guy's not coming back! We can't really seem to do anything to prevent, like, someone else from getting to him. Other than preventing other guys from getting to him. You know what I'm trying to say, like, we can't seem to sabotage the body, which is a shame. But hold on, while we've got the opportunity to sort of hop up here... Okay, well... never mind, I guess, is the answer to that, because one of them saw me and I guess tipped all the others off about me, which is unfortunate. Ooh, take a potion. Oh, jeez, we're fine. Everything's okay. Nobody panic. Everything's okay here. Can I change mid-combat my exospine? Gosh, darn it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Easy does it, fellas. We're running away. Well, we can't get far. That's all right. Whatever comes through that door, we will hold our ground. How long can you hold this? Apparently that long is how long you can hold it. Do you think that they'll eventually get tired of waiting? Oh. Yeah, I think they just did. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what the likelihood is of me getting the jump on any of them now. Like, how good is their peripheral vision, I guess is the question. Not great! Not great, apparently. What a move! What an absolute move! Who would have known that we could just, like, walk inside the train car and wait for a minute? What an absolutely devastating move. Okay. Now we just gotta take care of this one guy, and by himself he's no threat! Beautifully executed. And then the slugs in the ground are nothing. Oh, I mean, in large groups, sure, that's one thing, but they're not in large groups right now. Is this gonna be a breach operation? It is. I'm ready. Please be linear. What? That was odd. We've not had one of those before. I guess you just gotta hit the button when it slows down. Very strange. My can detector hasn't gone off even once, which is upsetting because that means we've either missed cans because we don't know what to look for with the detector, or there's just not been any cans nearby, which, in that case, that's not sad or tragic in any way. Not gonna be sad just because there's not been any cans. That would be ridiculous. I guess I had to go through here this whole time. So we could have just left those guys back there. I'm glad we fought them, you know? I mean, it's free real estate, or in this case, free XP and free drops. Well, it's not free, because we had to actually put in the effort, and then also we used to heal. We can't get that back unless we go back to the base camp.
It's falling apart.
I hope we get another resting point before we find Crazy Mary, because I know how Crazy Mary is, and I don't know if we're going to be able to fight her on just like a few heals. So, something tells me that the Crazy Mary fight is going to take us... Oh. Is that the Great Desert?
I miss the days when Zion was crowded.
I have a question. I thought the facility we were in was underground. Obviously we've come out, and I guess we've gone up a few levels, but what is all of this? This looks like some kind of wall, and why was it built, and what is that out there? And where are we relative to the rest of the desert? There is no terrain data. I would love to go out there and explore all of that, but I'm guessing that none of that is real. That is... It's like a... it's like a big old texture. A big 2D texture out there, unfortunately. A big backdrop. There's a term for it, and it's not coming to mind right now, and it's driving me crazy. You know who would probably remember it? Is today's executive producer, Lucky Lou Dog. They would probably know right off the top of their heads, or who knows, any of my patrons might, if you'd like to join them. Patreon.howdyfolks.net, link in the description. Shout out to all of them. Skybox! It's a skybox texture situation, is what we're dealing with here. And this is what I'm dealing with my blade in your face. I don't think I can make it to that guy. I didn't think so. Unfortunately, oh gosh darn it. Nope, you know what? Orange guy's gotta go first. I don't want to be shot at while I'm dealing with Big Ol' X-Man! Big ol' X-Man swinging his big ol' axe. Black big ol' X-Man. Big ol' X-Man swinging his big ol' axe. Woo! Big ol' X-Man got me! I didn't realize how close to death I was, and I thought I was doing better. Nobody say a word. I know. It's cringe and embarrassing. I don't need to hear it from you. All of these guys are back. I get it. Cringe and embarrassing. I'm not going to stop and fight them. I know what I said earlier about free real estate. We're carrying on, okay? We're gonna... Gosh darn it! I guess we're fighting him! Oh. See you fellas later. Okay. These are the guys I just fought, right? Can I actually not make this jump? I totally can. And I can do a sneak attack, and hopefully get this guy next. Good. And then maybe I can do this. Nice. And then that just leaves me... Ugh, awful waste of an attack. I meant to use it on this guy. But what can you do at that point? Devastating. Absolutely devastating. And then where did this other guy come from? And Evie is just meowing up a storm again. God bless her. She's having none of this right now. She's like, why are you not in here with me? I thought we made an arrangement. If I meow, you rush in here to make sure I'm okay. I know your tricks, Evie. Okay? When you were a newly arrived cat, I was concerned that you were in danger or else in need of something, but now I know you just want cuddles and hugs. And I will happily cuddle and hug you, but not 24/7. I'm not at your beck and call here, okay? I don't know how you think this operation works, but I got stuff to do. Okay, so this went poorly last time. So today is the day for redemption. So there's that guy taken care of. So unfortunately this is happening now, but maybe... Yes, my goal was to go through the explosion, not be near it when it happened. There was actually thought and effort put into that, and it paid off I'm playing the game like I know what I'm doing, like I have a brain. I am not the gosh darn... Which one is he? The Scarecrow anymore. And I'm not the Cowardly Lion, and I'm not the heartless, mechanical... He wasn't even mechanical, he was just called the Tin Man. He wasn't... Like, what was his... How... Wait, what is a Tin Man? Is that like a real thing? Did people back in the day... Because scarecrows are real and lions are real. Did people have Tin Men? Is that like something that little kids played with back in the Great Depression because cans... After you ate your canned corn was cheap, and you could make a toy out of him? Is that why Tin Men exist? I don't know if that... Or is that just like a fanciful thing made up for the story? I mean, a world inhabited by talking lions and living scarecrows is pretty fanciful. But again, both of those are real things, so I don't know where we stand with the Tin Man situation. Please comment down below. I'm not going to look it up either. I'll be quite honest, I'm going to forget about this when I'm done recording, and then when I sit down to edit, I'll have the opportunity to think, oh, I'll look that up here in a minute, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm going to finish editing this and then never think about it again until I get a comment in 2025 from someone, hey, just found your channel, watching through the series for the first time. Wanted to let you know the incredibly, like, shockingly detailed history of Tin Men in old 1930s America. It actually goes back to, yep, you're right, the Depression era. And, or whatever the story's going to be, and I'm going to be like, what prompted this conversation from this guy? I'm not going to be upset. Like, don't mistake me. I'm going to be interested. But I am going to be confused initially when that comment rolls in. Come on. Yeah. Die. I kept waiting to do the big attack. And then I realized I didn't need to. Also, I see an apple over there. What is that? I know that this is currency. It's got the Imperial logo above it. What is over here that's an apple, though? Do y'all see that? Inside of there. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Vitcoins! Vitcoins are apples. What's the implication there? Oh, there's money up on top of there, too. That is like the Star Wars Empire logo, right? You see what I mean? We're not going back for it. What's wrong? We're not hurting for money. We're not hurting enough for money to go back. We're not going to worry about it. Where did this guy come from? Wasn't in here when I came in earlier. Oh. Oh, wait, did he come off the guy we defeated? Did we do the thing I keep saying we're going to not do? Where we completely kind of forgot that that's a mechanic? That keeps happening to us. It's getting to a degree where it's shocking and embarrassing how often I forget that those guys are going to show up after you defeat the main baddies. It's a new mechanic, okay? Why would I be used to it? I'm going to get used to it by the time this is done, and then I'm going to go fight normal Natiba, and I'm going to keep attacking their dead corpses, and it's going to be confusing. I'm going to wonder, why do I keep doing that? And I'm just not going to connect those dots for whatever reason. There we go. Yep! I love pulling that off. And following it up with that. Always satisfying. Kill them before they find new bodies. Okay, you two. I didn't know that that was going to blow up something behind me. That wasn't intentional. I don't know if it was actually that move or if that thing was already getting queued up to go. Controller's going a little crazy. There's something around here. I do see that back there. But normally when the controller vibrates like this... We've already found a dead sister nearby. I don't know how they got here. That's a question that needs to be raised. How did one of our sisters get here? It could also be... Well, there's a couple of different humans. There's humans all over the place. Probably getting ready to be reawakened? Reawakened to their new evil purpose. Reawakened. They're getting ready to be reawakened. That looks like a sister, though, right there. It is! Another one! Like, that's the closest we've ever found two of them. They're basically side by side here. I think we're actually gonna get something from this. I think both of them, last time we left them off, were at a, 2 out of 3. Yeah, so our body core is getting an upgrade. That's health, right? Yeah, max HP boost. How much? Pretty good degree. Pretty good little degree there. Okay, there's more bodies down here. We can assume that they're going to get up and become enemies. We need to sneak up on this guy is what we need to do. Lovely. And then we will get his doodah. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I don't know what I was doing wrong earlier when I said you can't attack these guys before they make it to the bodies. Because you obviously can. We've done it a few times now. I don't know what happened that one time. Alex's memory. Susan's condition is getting worse. Uh-oh. you think it's because of Crazy Mary? It looks like her body cell is running low. We have to replace the body cell before it's too late. Pablo, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh dear, oh dear. So, was Pablo sacrificed for the sake of Susan? Is that the implication? I actually don't know. Oh, we've gone way too far back at this point. I see what's on the other side of that wall. I'm not too bothered by it. We've dealt with that before. We're not going to get concerned. This isn't nearly as disturbing as that underground facility we went through here previously. This is good, big open spaces, well-telegraphed enemies. What are we going to do when we're dealing with this fella? We've had to do this a couple of times now. I don't know if he has a weak point. If he does, I don't know what it is. See, I don't know how effective that is either. And now we're out of those, so we're going to go back to the... We're almost out of shotgun shells, too. Well, there's that used up. How about this? We can hold more of them, at least. Do you have weaknesses that I should be targeting? I like the way he wiggles and jiggles when you shoot him. That's fun. Unfortunately, we have now wasted all of our ammo on this endeavor. You know what we haven't tried? Hold on. No. Do this, and then do this. Didn't even hit him once. That's okay. Is he about to puke or something? What's he doing? He's exploding? They've all exploded. I guess I've never noticed them turning yellow when they've exploded.
I want to take off my headset.
Can you do that? Can you take off your headset while we rest? Is that appropriate? What if something tries to sneak up on me? And you're not there, like, monitoring the situation. Do I just die? Do you care? I feel like you should care. What's your story? Are you Pablo? Robert's last farewell. To my dear son. My life will soon come to an end. Do not weep for me. When Mother Sphere's presence touches the earth, our memories will be connected. Until then, I hope you do your part. It's time to say goodbye, dear son. Interesting. So I suppose everyone lives for eternity inside of Mother Sphere's data centers, because none of us are real humans. We're all evil androids. And of course, the real humanity has been the friends that we make along the way. I think I need to fight this guy before I go to the camp. Holy smokes, I've not seen one do that before! I don't... unless I have, in which case that wasn't unique or original, and I don't know why I'm surprised. But to memory, I've not seen that happen before. That was nuts. This is a way more laid-back affair. Another hedgehog down there. Okay. Hey, we got some Sonic fans in the dev team. Polymer. No cans. Still no cans. I think cans are going to be outside of story regions. I can't remember whether or not we found any cans in Eidos. Probably, I just don't remember it. What about SP? We got 4 now, which means we can upgrade something here. This is going to be the last one to get the 3rd tier in all of these. So attack once more with an energy blade to deal a finishing blow and stuns the enemies. We'll do that. So the next up here is going to be these. The first strike of Triplet also stuns the hit enemy, additionally increases the attack power of Triplet, and then generates additional arcs to deal a final blow and stun the enemy. So you just want to keep attacking. Oh, sorry. Damage... Oh, okay. Damages the balance of the enemy hit with Quadruplet, increases the attack power of Quadruplet, which we've already gotten. Why does this... The first strike of Triplet also stuns the enemy, but then Quadruplet. We already have Quadruplet. Weird. Okay. We're going to go ahead and have ourselves a sit and see what Adam has to say. He said he was going to take his headset off. Is that all you wanted, Adam? He didn't even do anything. Can we buy ammo? Ammo! Here we go. Okay, yes. We can go ahead and stock up. How much is this going to cost me? 600? Basically nothing. This is going to cost me... I keep hitting the wrong button. 720 for the shotgun shells. 150 for the stingers. 600 for the blaster cells. Lovely. We need to try to remember that in the future. We need to use the ammo more often. It's pretty useful against the slug guys on the ground. It's kind of a one-shot. I don't know why we're not being more aggressive about that. Was I supposed to do something else, Adam? Because I don't really see how we progress from here. Find the Alpha Natiba. Up? Oh, literally right here. This little passage up through this stairway. I see. I get it. That's Mary.
Did you hear that sound up there?
Yeah, no, I know what Crazy Mary sounds like when first thing in the morning.
Get ready.
I'm familiar with it. I've heard her, like, morning yawn when she wakes up behind the scene at the Target. If you're in the Target parking lot when Crazy Mary wakes up, you'll know it, gosh darn it. You'll never find where she sleeps, though. And trust me, you don't want to. I stumbled upon that once. It's a sight to behold. You'll be a changed man, and not in ways that you like. In ways that you wish you could roll back on. There she is. Mary, what has happened to you? You are either not taking your vitamins or taking too many. Mary, it doesn't have to be this way. Jokes aside, is this Stalker... I mean, Crazy Mary, she's had her run-ins with some fellas that she was a little bit more into than they were into her, sure. I wouldn't say she's a full-blown stalker, right? That said, is this the Alpha Natiba? Does this thing have Alpha Natiba energy? I feel like this is a primer for the Alpha Natiba. Not that I'm criticizing its difficulty as a boss, because you've seen me struggle with things, so you know that this fight is going well now, but won't be for long. Like, this is gonna go a certain way, and it's gonna go that way very soon. Oh no, I hit the button! I absolutely was doing the thing correctly. Mary, this is uncalled for, what you're doing right now. Mary, we can talk about this. Why don't we call your brother? Didn't he offer you a place to live, Mary? Mary, didn't he offer you a place to live? I don't know if I was supposed to hit that or hold it down. I kind of hit it a bunch of times and then held it down, but I don't know what was the thing that actually made it work properly. We need to take a heal and get the heck out of there. We went from doing pretty good. We went from doing pretty good with those dodges and those blocks to not very good real quick there. What does that ability do, Mary? I think the most important thing is not to get hit. Like, yes, if we can do really successful blocks and things, that's good too, but I'd much rather just avoid getting hit. No! Yes, I got it! I like how I was just prepared for it to fail, because I was like, no way. No way. I was fully prepared. Okay. No! Pipe's in the way! Actually, what happens if we keep those between us? Can it, like, get me behind the pipes? No, it can just destroy them. Mary, okay, you know what? You've been taking your protein, I'll tell you that much. Oh, there we go. Been trying to get a good dodge. Been trying to... I tell you what, I think part of the issue is... I think I just get in my nerves. The longer the fights go, the more in my nerves I get. The fewer heals we have as well, the more sort of desperate I become. I don't know. I'm just making excuses for me being bad at video games at this point, aren't I? That's pretty much what this entire series has been. I'm trying my best, though. I think the most important thing about video games is not that you be perfect. It's that you just really try. Wait a minute, I was waiting for the blue ability. Where did that happen? What happened to the blue ability? There's clearly something being primed up for me there. Come on, Mary. Mary, I don't care for that thing you're doing with the rocks, Mary! You put them in your mouth and you spit them at me? I think one of the most frustrating things is this is actually a really cool boss, and I'm so distracted by this bit we're doing about this Mary individual that I can't even focus on the actual coolness of the boss. Is this an Alpha Natiba, or is this the primer? It feels like it could be a primer. Oh, jeez, you need me to do something, don't you? Take it down! It wasn't supposed to go down like this, Mary. I swore I would help you. But you kept stealing the kids in the Kroger.
Fantastic finish.
You kept dressing them up as teddy bears and leaving them in the carts at the end of the driveway. Crying for their moms, but with popsicles. Like, she wasn't cruel. You know, she wasn't doing anything weird. She was just dressing them as teddy bears and leaving them with popsicles. Like, they were all fine. Their moms found them. She's crazy Mary. She's not like evil Mary. Something tells me that was not an Alpha Natiba, though. Unless that thing right there is what we've come here for. I notice it's got a dot above it like it's special. New skill unlocked. Burst skill. Okay, a successful perfect dodge, blink, or repulse charges burst energy. You can use burst energy for burst skills. While holding R1, press triangle, square, circle, or X to use a burst skill. Burst skills can be acquired from kiosks. After successfully activating counter or reflect skills, press triangle plus circle at the same time to perform an additional attack. You're saying triangle and then circle. Wait, no, I've done this. Oh, hold on. An additional attack is considered a burst skill and consumes burst energy. It can be acquired from the survival tree. I'm so confused by what you're trying to communicate to me right now. We've got a whole new different metric, though, above BE. That is to say beta energy. We now have bursts... something. It faded away.
On top of the left. This doesn't look easy either.
Let's go up and take a look.
So was that not the Alpha Natiba? I feel stupid saying that, but it obviously wasn't. This is clearly a different thing happening right now.
I think that lift was probably used to clean the train cars. How about we use the control panel to go across?
Sure, but
The
what
exit's on
happens...
that side.
What happens if we rotate it all the way around, right? Is there any reason to do that? Like, have we unlocked anything useful back here? Look at that fella. Okay, well, the game was being silly just then. Fortunately, doesn't appear to be anything we need to worry about down here. And we can still get to this guy, and he's not going to lead us on a crazy chase, because that's a bad idea, and they knew better. Tumbler expansion module. There you go, got another one. How many do we need, though? Like, we just upgraded that. I doubt if we're getting another unlock anytime soon. So that's the way we need to go, and there's a whole camp inside of there. They made it seem like rotating this train was going to be a bit of a bigger deal. Hold on, this will let us get back up and down from here. Was it necessary to rotate this train? It kind of feels like we can just hop around as we wish. There we go. There was someone on the train, wasn't there? There's an object of some kind. I thought there was a person. Or the outline of a person. Was there not? Was I just crazy? Did I make that up? I guess I did. Why did we need to rotate the train? What was the purpose? It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. It achieved nothing. Why does it keep saying object? Maybe it's referring to this entire thing here. This entire orange structure as an object. And that just happens to be center mass. Or something along those lines. Can we get up top there? There's nothing up there. There's no reason to. I think we're getting distracted by things that we ought not be distracted by. Thinking we need to focus on the... Well, I don't know.
Well, this is awkward.
It is, isn't it?
Maybe it's related to the train.
It seems that way.
I'll search the train again.
That seems to be the implication here. I'm not going to accept the hints if the game starts giving me hints. I'm going to completely disregard those. So that is 207 Street. Matrix Xi A Eve. The fact that it says Eve is kind of wacky. Wonder what the implications there are, or if there are any. I don't see anything on the... Wait, hold on. What is this red writing in blood? It's not writing at all. It's just blood. Come on, train. What are your secrets? Train does not look like it has any secrets. Alright, you know what? Maybe we do need to rotate the train in a very specific way. And I was a fool for thinking that they were fools for having us rotate the train. Clearly there's something specific they want from us.
Written on the train. I can't make it out through the dust.
Is there?
It might be related to the code. Spray some more.
Spray? Oh. Okay, see, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. So that stuff under the blood is definitely the code, right? It's coming through. I see NT... N7... N7283, maybe? N72R3, maybe? That is a 5 at the end, I can confirm. It is N72R5. Okay. You know what? This is what we deserve for roasting the game mechanics. Clearly the devs had something in mind, and we're the fools. And yes, I do mean we. I don't mean me. I mean, this was a group effort, okay? It took all of us, me and you watching at home, to mess that up. Couldn't have done it by myself. Needed you watching. So, we've got North 7, to Rosby 5. I don't know why Rosby. It's just what came to mind. I could have done Reese. Reese starts with an R. North 7 to Reese 5. Who's North 7? My son from the future, trying to contact me and warn me about Crazy Mary. It's all come full circle.
I'm detecting a core signal coming from below. I'm thinking we're gonna need to cut through the sewer system.
Oh, that's disgusting, Adam.
Another sewer. I'd like to avoid getting wet.
This transportation network was built on top of the sewer system.
Why?
If you don't like it, we can always find another way.
That would be preferable.
What was that sound?
The real Crazy Mary. She's here.
That noise, it isn't normal.
Wait a minute.
Why is that sound coming from the airborne squad channel?
It's tacky.
Natiba shouldn't be able to hack communication lines.
It's tacky.
That sound and the negative pattern from the Alpha Core match.
What the hell? What exactly's happening down there?
They took tacky.
We'll have to find out ourselves.
That's what this is. We figured it out. We know what it is. And we don't like the implications. Can we upgrade something else? It's probably just an outfit that we can get. Yeah, we have what it takes to build another outfit. I'm quite happy with the one we got right now, though. And I'm quite content to continue using it. Although we can get a power enhancement right now, which is great. There we go. Power increased. Love to see that. We don't need to interact with these phones at the campsites, I don't think. But we can, if we need to, get back to the Twisted Iron Bridge and go through that little nightmare again, if it, you know, we so desire. So we have new stuff unlocked, as well as a whole new branch. This is exciting stuff right here. This is very exciting stuff. Real quickly, I do want to go see what the new stuff is. So Counter Train 2 can only be used if Counter 2 is successful. Downs enemy with a powerful attack. This is a combo attack skill. Can only be used if Counter 1 is successful. Attack quickly and downs the enemy. This is okay. So that's just using, you know, after perfect parry, hold triangle, or after perfect parry, hold square, and then triangle. This just do it again. Actually, both of these, hold triangle, and then triangle circle. Hold triangle for counter 2, and then counter train, we do counter 2, and then triangle again, and then circle? Is that what you're telling me? And then this one's square, and then triangle, and then circle? Convoluted. Increase the amount of burst energy recharged upon successful perfect dodge. Might just go ahead and get that. Can only be used if Reflection 1 is successful. Attacks quickly and downs the enemy. This is a combo attack skill. Okay. I do like Reflection. I have to remember to do that, though. See, all of these are great. Okay, we're gonna... I want to go ahead and get this one. Increase the amount of burst energy recharge upon a successful dodge. We need more burst energy. Wait, that's different than beta. Which takes us over here with the nonsense skill tree. Release burst energy to deal the fatal blow to nearby enemies. Push back hit enemies. So that's R1. So it's different than the other, you know, we got L1 and then we got R1. And you know what? We'll get it. And then this one, that's square, and then this one's going to be triangle. Jump high, and then release burst energy to crush an enemy. So, you know, normally we're blocking and we do things, but now we just hold this down. Takes 3 burst energy. Okay. It's going to take a while to manage that. Do I need to sit? I thought we did that as part of the cutscene. Are we going to have another discussion?
That sound. It might be a survivor from the airborne squad.
It's what's left of Taki.
I'll hurry.
Lily, I need this communication line.
Oh, meanie.
What? You were the one that interrupted.
Stop. We've got to focus.
Do you know who's great at focusing? Today's executive producer, Lucky Lou Dog. I don't know if that's a real true factual thing about them. We talk a lot on the Discord. You think I would know that? Maybe I'll have to reach out directly and ask them. But shout out to all of our patrons. Patreon.howdyfolks.net, link in the description.